Ready? Here, I'll do a little Antoine Griezmann. This is prime footy.
With that synthetic sundown, 45 minutes till the shit set it. Check it for the kid, I had to chin check him, big move. And we teaching big lessons over here. 2-4 coming heavy like we bench pressing. And I'm gonna deliver every time just like a sent message. In the south, then I'm feeling like a pimp, you a simp. I don't feel bad for you, I ain't sympathetic. I just hit the peak, got the kids sweating, out of town chick trying to tell her what a big red is. I'm a Kentucky boy to the death, go and get it through your head until it's embedded. She said that I'm full of myself, go ahead and bust it open, I'ma show you what a big head is. Half of us ain't even got a whip, and we try and grip brain. First step is go and get breaded. Hit you with the words of wisdom. New Balance on me while I'm searching for sun. Try and touch me out in public cause they heard I'm the one. I peel off like my skin when it get burnt in the sun. Self-conscious face blush with ease. Levi's put a taper on my dungarees. But I'm still on the block when it's 103. And humid in the city, but I'm sitting comfortably. Yeah. I'm off a tab with that synthetic sundown. 45 minutes till the shit set it. Check it for the kid, I had to chin check him, big move. And we teaching big lessons over here. 2-4 coming heavy like we bench pressing. And I'm gonna deliver every time just like a sent message. In the south, then I'm feeling like a pimp, you a simp. I don't feel bad for you, I ain't sympathetic.
I've waited till the day to make all my amends, and now I'm frantic, all but cut off. Left to lose my head in all these thoughts. I've chosen to view life with open eyes, but I still can't sleep at night. And the moon shines, my heart races over my head. And I know I'll be fine with open eyes. Been so lost, and that's where she goes. I'll keep my head right, but it's harder when I'm gone and you're losing sight. I've chosen to live life with open eyes, but I still can't sleep at night. And the moon shines, my heart races over my head. And I know I'll be fine with open eyes.
This is the line, best line. Nathan, I don't really know how to pronounce his last name. But we spend a lot of time on the bench together, and I've gotten to know him pretty well. He's really good at holding the ball, and he has
really good skills, and he is very central as a midfielder and is really good at defense.
Nathan's a great young player. He's in the line, so that gets him some points as well. But we won't talk about that. He's just a great kid, and he's very strong, has a great work ethic, and I think he'll turn into being a great player for Hanover soccer.
Hi, I'm Nathan Subramani, and I'm a midfielder sophomore from Hanover, New Hampshire.
Step out of the car, and now I'm walking into her house. So loud, there's people talking up a storm cloud about the things they want to do to me now. Oh yeah. So I heard that you've been looking for a new man, and now I gotta come up with a game plan. I'm digging deeper than I should.
Ethan's a really good player. He controls the ball really well. He has really good positioning. He's a really good passer of the ball. And although he didn't play in that many games, he was really fun to have on the team.
Ethan and I have spent a lot of time together on the bench this season, having a lot of jokes and talking about the play. So it's always been fun with him. And on the field, we usually play in the same string. So it's been awesome having him as a defender. Ethan Ross, center back, junior. I live in Lyme.
I'd like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden in the shade. He'd let us in, knows where we've been in his octopus's garden.
David is a good member of the team. He's solid off the bench. He's the team big man for most of the team. That's how he's known. He's really good at getting open, but he has trouble finishing even when the goalkeeper is off in no man's land.
David Stoffel is a crucial part to our team. He's really gotten his left foot, and he has very nice crosses into the box. He still needs some improvement on his right, but I think he'll get that in the next year.
I'm David Stoffel. I'm a junior. I play left midfield, and I live in South Stratford, Vermont.
A show like Oprah, I would be the host of Everyday Christmas. Give Travi a wish list. I'd probably pull a Angelina and Brad Pitt and adopt a bunch of babies that ain't never had shit. Give away a few Mercedes like, here lady, have this. And last but not least, grant somebody their last wish. It's been a couple months that I've been single, so you can call me Travi Claus minus the ho-ho. Get it? I probably visit where Katrina hit, and damn sure do a lot more than FEMA did. Yeah, can't forget about me, stupid. Everywhere I go, I'ma have my own theme music. Every time I close my eyes. What you see?
Andrew, aka Amino Man. He is a really good goalkeeper. Freshman year, he played all sorts of positions, but he found his true position as goalie. He's just a really good player.
Andrew, he's very good at distributing the ball, very good at whipping it out to his teammates. Andrew's just really greasy, very, very greasy, just his hair, everything. Big gym rat. He's very, very much of a meathead. On a serious note, though, he's very explosive and athletic and very decisive when it comes off the line. I'm Andrew Enlow. I'm a goalkeeper. I'm a junior, and I'm from North Vermont.
Me time, it's me time. For the love of the city. All my on the block. 12 o'clock when you willing. 12 in the clock. They wanna see me in the cage. I'd rather see me in the wife. A motivation on the ground. And going live on the on stage. Who got the streets? Me. Who got the heat? Me. Who let the city up? Who let that Billy truck? Right to them.
So Brendan, yeah, aka Spruits, he's a great player. He plays right back. And don't let his height deceive you. He's like a really, really good player and really, really strong from hockey. And it's really scary to go against him because he's really fast. And it's great to have him in the line. I'm really happy that he's going to be leading it next year. So Go Spruits.
Brendan is a strong player of the team, very strong in the lower half of his body, not so much in the upper. He is a little vertically challenged, to say the least, and he has a tendency of fouling a lot. Yeah, I think he has about 67 fouls on the season.
I'm Brendan. I'm a junior, and I'm a right back at Hanover.
Without being right.
Well, Christo, or as most of the team knows him, Krusty. Little people know, but I came up with that nickname. We were all juggling a ball out in the little patio, and Christo walks up, and my first thought is, "What's up, Krusty?" And since then, that name's boomed in popularity.
Christo is very strong, very physical, and he's very good at 50-50 battles and boxing out with his body.
I'm Christo Dragnev. I'm a senior. I'm number 13, and I'm from Hanover, New Hampshire.
Nico's a great guy. I've been on teams with him for years now, and I've loved every second of it. He's a funny guy, and it's too bad he had his injury. I've just loved every second of my time with Nico, and he's a great player, and he's a great kid too.
Nico's a very interesting person. He's very funny. He's very good. He's very really talented winger. He's two-footed, and I love the way he dresses up for every practice. It's always something new. It's always basketball related, which is interesting, but I just love it. His basketball shorts, basketball sweatpants, little red hat.
Hi, I'm Nicholas Pushy. I'm a senior, I'm a winger, and I'm from Lyme, New Hampshire.
Dylan's been my line leader, and he's been awesome. It's been really cool to see how, even as a defender, he showed me lots of things and cool things that I can do as a midfielder.
Dylan, he is my line leader, my captain. I played soccer with him since 7th, 8th grade. Great guy, great leader, tons of fun memories. He's always there to, give an inspiring speech, say something nice. He's just one of the most powerful and effective voices to cheer people up on the team, and that's what makes him such a good leader and a good friend.
Hello, my name's Dylan Bradley. I'm a senior, co-captain, center back. I wear the number 8, and I'm from Hanover, New Hampshire.
That means I'll have to leave. No, that means I'll have to leave. Lately, I've been thinking, I want you to be happier. I want you to be happier. When the evening falls and I'm like
B team.
Dylan Kotlowitz. Dylan is a fullback. He's a really hard worker. Not the fastest of players, but he's really good on the ball, has a really good pass. He's a likable guy. Every before practice and before games, he would go to the bathroom at the same time during warm-ups as a good luck charm. And the superstitions that he did help us out as a team. So just a really good guy. I like him a lot. Brought out a couple jokes, so we had some very good times.
In front of me
is Dylan Kotlowitz, and he plays on the right side with me, playing right back, and so I've really enjoyed developing chemistry with him and playing with him, and he has a lot to bring to the table, very talented and has very good technical skills, and so I've really enjoyed playing with him on the right side this season, and think that he will be amazing next year as well. So.
My name is Dylan Kotlowitz. I'm a sophomore from Thetford. I'm number 2 and I play right back.
Judd's a really good player. He plays left back, and because I'm left mid, we play a lot together. I really like that he has a left foot because then he can pass me on the wing, which is really nice.
Judd is a very talented defender. I've been playing with him pretty much my whole life, so we built a lot of chemistry, and it showed this season, I think. He's definitely got a good left foot. If you watch the film, it's really strong, but overall he's a very strong defender.
Okay, I'm Judd. I'm a junior. I'm number 17, and I play left back. And I'm from Norwich.
I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love and I hate you, and I cannot change you, so I must replace you. Oh, easier said than done. I thought you were the one listening to my heart instead of my head. You found another one, but I am the better one. I won't let you forget me.
Patrick's a really good striker. I don't think I'll ever see anyone play as hard and as violent as he did in the last 2 minutes of the Central game. It shows he really, really cares about the game and not about the other team. Okay, no, I can't say that. He's also in my common ground, and that's cool. So, like, we're friends.
The person in front of me is Pat Osborne. Like Blake said, he's a really hard worker, and he's worked to improve a lot. And also, as he said, you never really see anyone work as hard on and off the field as Pat.
I'm Patrick Osborne. I'm a striker. I am junior year, and I live in Norwich.
The person behind me is Blake. He's on the same side of the field as me, so we have a lot of chemistry. He always finds a way to whip in crosses, and he's really good at creating chances for himself.
My name is Blake Palmer. I'm a junior at Hanover. I'm from New York, and I'm number 12.
Eli Stack is a comical character. He has a really good attitude. Eli is one of our better strikers. He's really fast. He has a good shot. It hardly goes in. It's always like crossbar or post, but I mean, he's getting there.
So the person ahead of me in line is Eli. I've been playing with him for like pretty much all my life. He's a really good player. He never stops running. He probably puts some of the best effort out of anyone on the team. And over his 2 years on varsity, he has averaged about a half a goal a year.
I'm Eli Stack. I'm a junior and I play striker.
Put her in a beamer, our faces.
Hold a couple walk cause I was stressing. After you all f***ing on your best friend. She let me see Burberry, my headband. Put her on my eyes, now I feel so cool. You worry about a nigga like a I never chased up, I thought I told you. I just chase the money like I'm supposed to.
Behind me in the line is Colum Singh, and he probably has the best touch on the team. He's the most enthusiastic player for sure on the team as well. He can get pretty wild on and off of the bench, and he makes practices a lot more fun for sure.
Colum is a very scary player to play against. He workhorse. He just gives his all every time he's on the field. Last year, I sat on the bench with him for a lot of the games, which was a lot of fun. But overall, he's a king, a workhorse, and turns out he's a great finisher.
Hi, my name is Colum Singh. I'm a senior from Norwich, Vermont, and I play defense, midfield, and striker.
Get it? Text a message, I don't know the number. Flexing on these every bone and muscle. Steady taking shots, never hurting them. Even then, y'all don't worry nothing. And I like to give a shout out to my...
Behind me is Aiden Rowley, the line leader. He's on the right side, a right winger, so we have a lot of chemistry. I've gotten to know him pretty well. He's really welcomed me onto the team. He's a really strong player. He's very dangerous with the ball and without the ball.
Aiden Rowley is a really interesting character. He's been on the team with me ever since I've been on since junior year, and we've both been playing together a lot. He's really into good touches and fitness. He works really hard though. I've seen Aiden grow as a player, and he does a really good job of like getting back for defense. I think he plays better defense than I do, but he runs back, and then a second later he's up in the game like playing. Makes really good passes. I think he's had a lot of like critical moments in important games where he's made passes that have started goals. And Aiden's one of my personal friends, and he's just a great person.
My name's Aiden Raleigh, also known as Bowby on the team. I'm number 14, and I'm from Seattle, Washington.
I know someday it'll all turn around because all my life I've been waiting for, I've been praying for the people to say that we don't wanna fight no more. There'll be no more wars, and our children will play. One day, one day, one day, one day.
Money, which is the calculation for 50 pounds. You should listen down here. Yeah, probably 60 revenue for 61. Yes, very good.
Amani, well, you know, he may not have scored the 22 goals they did last year. You know, took a 20-goal cut, but that's okay. You know, great player. He just runs right by people. You know, and he's just absolutely filthy. The only downside or bad quality about him is that he has a really limited vocabulary. I've only really ever heard him say 4 phrases. You probably, say goodbye, GG, and you're screwed. You know, which were a pretty accurate representation of our season, but that's all I've ever heard him say.
Amani is super quick, super great guy. He's so close to a complete winger. I mean, he can dribble, he has a wicked shot. Yeah, he's super athletic. Man, if he knew how to pass, he'd be the complete winger.
My name is Amani Matsoka. I'm a right midfielder. I'm a junior, and I live in Hanover, New Hampshire.
Motherfuckers wanna get famous, bust guns to get dangerous. Yeah, they graduated from Cambridge, yeah. Money talks in every language. We'll recognize that stainless. Silver spoon where my aim is. Y'all don't know what that game is. Man, y'all don't know what that. Y'all about that fraternity life. If you're from where I'm from, then as soon as you come, baby girl, gon' be by that maternity life. If you do like my daddy did, then she gon' be single alone in maternity life for eternity life. Eternity life, probably thinking we living that life. Cause we do what we do, but hold up, let me get it right. Everybody got problems, everybody got problems, but not everybody need a 45 to solve them. Revolve them.
Caleb, this is my first year playing with Caleb. He's a senior. I've learned a lot from him, not really about soccer, but like about politics. He's a really smart kid. We spent a lot of time talking on the bench. Yeah, great guy.
Caleb, broadside editor, left midfielder. He's very good with the ball as well. He's good at cutting in. He's elusive, and he's also good at crossing the ball. This year he actually gave me an assist, which I'm happy for. Thank you, Caleb.
My name is Caleb Benjamin. I'm number 11. I play left mid. I'm a senior on track to graduate, and I'm from Norwich, Vermont.
Latham's a great guy. He's a great player. He's really comfortable on the ball. But above all, he's a great person. And if you're ever on the bench and need someone to talk to, he's there. We've had a handshake since freshman year, so you know we're pretty cool.
Latham Allison, man, it's been great to sit with you on the bench all season. You know, always a good time right in front of me in the line. Really solid player, super aggressive, and always willing to talk. So, you know, not enough nice things to be said, and I'm sure I'll have a great year next year.
I'm Latham Allison. I'm a junior from Heartland, and I play center mid.
I'm thinking about a Yamaha. I'm thinking about a Yamaha. You get away from all the cameras. I'm over it, don't wanna fantasize. Ladies round the corner ride. They hit me right between the eyes. It's funny when they switch and pick a side.
Noah, we've been friends since freshman year, and we've had a handshake since freshman year. And in our defense, dabbing was cool back then. Yeah, but he's a great guy. I love playing with him. He's probably like the most humble kid on our team.
Noah, you know, I said this last year, but one of the smartest guys I know, both on and off the pitch. Makes very intelligent plays, and you know, he's one of those really good defenders too. No.
I'm Noah. I'm number 3, left back, and I come from Hanover. Kyle's a fantastic player. You know, he's all-state, track star. He's just like super fast, super comfortable. And he's fun to joke around with. Just a great guy.
What's up, sir? How you doing?
Yo, how you doing, bro?
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
I'm busy right now.
Oh, okay. Nice. Good stuff.
What was that all about?
Oh my goodness! Wait, is that planned? No, Kyle. You know, he's just so. You know, he's a great defender. You know, I've loved watching him. I've been on his team past 3 years. Once on JV and twice on Varsity. Very, very, very fast player. Great defender. Very smart with the ball. You know, always comes up to me, greeting me. You know, I usually ignore him, but you know, that's all that. He's a great guy. I can't wait to see what he can do next year. And also, yeah, first team All-State. You know, not too shabby as a junior. So yeah, good luck, Kyle.
Hi, I'm Kyle Doucette. I play center back. I'm a junior, and I'm from Norwich, Vermont.
This next verse though, these bars. Watch this. Go. Whoopie scoop, scoop dee whoop, whoop dee scoop dee poop, poop dee scoop dee whoop, whoopie dee scoop whoop poop, poop dee whoop scoop, poop, scoop dee whoop, whoop dee scoop, whoop dee scoop poop.
Ga was a great guy to have on the team this year. I know he played a lot more last year than he did this year, but he's still a huge part of the team as a senior leader. I remember one practice, he just had to completely remove himself from practice because he was so mad at himself for how he was playing, and that just shows the competitiveness and his heart for wanting to play well day in, day out in practice, in games. So yeah, Gaw is just a great guy to have on the team. And another note, he's got one of the biggest heads on the team. But if only the size of your head translated to the skill level. Oh, no, never mind. All right. Great season, Gaw.
What can I say about Gary Lee? Huge head, very good at heading the ball. It's like a magnet. It's always drawn to his head. Yeah, that's my twin right there. But in all seriousness, Gary's a great fellow center back, great defender. He's really good at winning the ball in those 50-50 tackles.
I'm Gary Lee. I'm a senior at Hanover High School. I play center back, and I'm from Hanover.
Liam, team captain, Bangu King. He's very good with the ball. He's very technical, agile. He's also really fast, which makes that a deadly combo.
Liam, or Chavs, as most people know him, absolute animal on the pitch. He's a maestro. He just does everything right, does everything you ask him to. Great leader, never shies away from any sort of challenge or any 1v1 opportunity, always looking for the open meg. He's just a great guy. Loved spending these past 2 years with him.
I'm Liam. I'm a senior at Hanover High School. I play somewhere in between defensive center midfield and attacking center midfield.
Little goose to keep you loose.
Ice water turn Atlantic. Night calling in a phantom.
Tonyo, Tony, or T. Call him what you want. He's elusive, he's wonderful, and he's my brother. And I appreciated him on the team, on the bench with me, making me laugh every day. And it was a great season with him.
As for Tony, I love the way he plays, and it reminds me of the way he plays with hockey. He's not a huge kid, but the way he plays, he looks like he's like 6 foot, 250. And yeah, I think you don't see a lot of people on our team using that kind of size. I mean, Sprutz is really good at that as well, but I really appreciate that from Tony. He's able to use his small stature to his advantage.
My name is Tonio Correa. I'm a midfielder. I'm a junior at Hanover High School, and I live in Norwich, Vermont.
Rest in peace to Screw, tonight we take it slowly. Yeah.
The person behind me is Will Blinkhorn. He very strong player. He uses his body very well, and he also plays holding center mid, and it was fun to see what he had to offer for the game, like coming onto the field, and had a lot of good memories with him this year.
I appreciate Will for many reasons. Firstly, because we spent a lot of time on the bench together, so we got to exchange some good banter. I'm super excited about his role next year. I think he's going to contribute a ton.
I'm Will Blinkhorn. I play center defensive mid, and I'm a junior at Hanover High, and I live in Norwich.
I got calls, calling, the yard check was fall.
The person behind me in line is Matty Gardner, you know, absolute workhorse. I guess you could call him a stallion. You know, he's great at the CDM position. He's a rock back there, really doesn't make any mistakes. And you know, he deserves a ton of credit for what he did this season, and I look forward to playing with him next year.
And I appreciate Matty for his contributions to the team at midfield. Although sometimes he tends to sweat from his eyes, he has a very good attitude on the team and keeps everyone positive.
I'm Matty Gardner. I'm a sophomore. I play holding center mid, and I live in Norwich.
Hold on to the sense of home as you tell me which way to go. I know that I will see you again someday. So don't go now, or I'll be watching over you instead of beside you tonight. Don't wait till I can't remember.
Joey was ahead of me in line, despite his constant banter towards me and his greasy facial hair. He's a great goalkeeper. He comes off his line very well, and his goal kick just blew me away. Went so far. He made very strong decisions with the ball, and during the season he wasn't our starting goalkeeper, but he was our PK goalkeeper. And that just shows something about Joey, that he doesn't give up.
The person behind me in the line is Joey Paris, our backup goalie this year for the end of the season. Joey came into preseason with a couple extra pounds on him after the summer, so we lost a little bit of mobility there. But Joey's a great guy. He still holds the title for greasiest facial hair on the team, so I'm very proud of him for that. And yeah, I'm excited for next year when he's going to get even more minutes than he did this year.
Hi, I'm Joey Paris, junior goalkeeper for Hanover High Boys Soccer, and I'm from Norwich, Vermont.
Do you think your Wu-Tang song can defeat me? Hey yo, Wu-Tang forever, who rhyme better? We too clever, the boom bap's back harder than ever. R.I.P.O.D.B. coming through like...
I think a lot of people, obviously, you know, Charlie's like incredibly skilled, but I think one thing we overlook is how much the ability he has to make other people look good as well. So you see everyone around him when he's on the pitch. I think we just pick our game up. I think he's able to elevate our team's game to another level. And I think that's really hard to do for one player to have that large of an effect on the team.
You know, pretty average player. I mean, serviceable midfielder. You know, didn't screw up too many times, I guess. No, but seriously, Charlie's an extremely hard worker. I've never met someone who works quite as hard as he does. He's my brother. He's an all-New England player, and I'm proud of the kid.
I'm Charlie Adams. I'm a center midfielder, and I'm a junior from Norwich, Vermont.
Everything is gray. His hair, his smoke, his dreams, and now he's so devoid of color. He don't know what it means, and he's blue. And he's blue. Everything is.
Ahead of me in the line is Hans Williams, who has not the greasiest facial hair, but the greasiest flow on the team, maybe after Amino Man. And Hans was a great guy back in net, great at penalties, great coming off his line, and super good at releasing the ball. So he was a rock back there.
He was kind of like a third captain this year. He was a brick wall in net, and he always got us locked in before games. So yeah, appreciate him a ton.
I'm Hans, I'm number 27. I'm from Norwich, and I'm a goalkeeper.
points all her own, sitting way up high. Way up firm and high. Out past the cornfields where the woods got heavy. Out in the back seat of my 60 Chevy. Working on mysteries without any clues.
Bowdy's a great guy, and he was a great player too. It was really a bummer that he couldn't play with us this season. We really wanted him on the field, but he really made the most of, him being a manager. He was every home game on the sidelines, getting the drum, getting it going, getting the fans hyped, and it was just awesome to have him there during the games. And yeah, so thank you, Bowdy, for that.
Yeah, Bowdy's he's a real inspiration in my eyes. He to deal with what he went through I couldn't have imagined going through that. Bowdy's a real trooper, and he did what he could for this team, and I'm so thankful for a friend and a fellow teammate like Bowdy. He really is a selfless guy, and I know on the field having Bowdy with the drum on the side was really, really, really helpful. And I'm just so grateful to have Bowdy.
Do you remember when it first started? September, love was changing the minds, tender, while chasing the clouds away. Our hearts were ringing in the key that our souls were singing as we danced in the night. Remember how the stars stole the night away.
David Stoffel. David, can I get a kiss? Judd, can I get a kiss?